Good morning. I hope y'all are having a great day. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Angela. I have 8 children and I homeschool and I take care of my kids and my family and my farm and all the things. So I thought I would take you guys through sort of a homemaker day in the life. This is actually a weekend and it actually snowed this morning. And we live in the South. It does not snow here. And so when I say it snowed, I mean it dusted. Those of you who get real snow are going to laugh your little booties off when I show you the backyard. But give us some grace, okay? We don't see snow often. What I'm doing is starting out by making my to-do list for the day. Yeah, see, I told you guys. It's a dusting. But it was enough for the kids to make some snowballs, so they were happy. My husband is actually getting some of the other littler kids bundled up so that they can go outside and play while I get some stuff done inside the house. So I'm a big proponent of my kids being able to play independently and not requiring my attention constantly. So we try to teach them that from an early age, of course, within reason and within safety boundaries. But I don't want to have to be entertaining kids all day when I have other things I've got to get done as well. So I'm going to do some laundry. We're just going to do the things, I have nothing, specific set out for this video other than just to share with you what I plan to do this day, and then of course what I ended up actually doing this day, because I get distracted very easily with things. So starting out with just doing some laundry and a general pickup and cleanup.
Hungry for the road all my life, thirsty for adventure all my youth, chasing all my freedoms down Liberty Avenue. And every time I hear a phrase my mother used to say to me, everything happens for a reason, I get the feeling I need a little taste of home, 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 just a little taste of home. I need a little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home. Nothing like kitchen conversation, steam coming up off the stove, photographs down the staircase showing our story.
I've mentioned this many times as well, but I'm a big advocate for setting the tone in your home and setting the atmosphere. This was something that my mom was fantastic at when we were kids, and I have tried to provide this for my own family, whether it's lighting candles or, putting essential oils in a diffuser, turning music on. And depending on what we're doing, sometimes the atmosphere is louder. It's more chaotic. We're turning on like dance music and we're dancing. And other times I'm, playing show tunes or something or worship music. It just really depends on the day and what we're doing. But this was kind of a snow day, a cozy day. So we lit some candles, turned the diffusers on. The other thing I like to do when I know I'm doing a bunch of chores and cleaning and things like that is to listen to audiobooks. I have a goal for myself this year to read 100 books. Now, before anybody says anything, I did the research and it absolutely counts to listen to books. So if you don't have time to sit and read books, listening to them is a great way to again, if you're listening to like fiction or something, that's super easy. I'm a nonfiction reader, so a lot of times if it's a book I really am enjoying, I will also order the paperback or hardcover edition of the book so that I can go back and highlight and mark pages like I would reading it regularly. But I do really enjoy listening to books on Audible, especially while I'm cleaning and doing other tasks, because it helps that those tasks go by faster. And often I'm learning something and educating myself on some topic, while I'm listening to books. So the kids were on their way back in, and I was going to make them some hot chocolate. So I'm just using I love this little hot water pot from Walmart. I'm obsessed with it. I use it all the time for myself and for the kids. So anyways, I'm just making them some hot chocolate, and yes, just hot chocolate packets from the store. We're not doing anything fancy, though I'd love to find a really good recipe for homemade hot chocolate since we do drink a lot of it with 8 kids. But for now, Swiss Miss packets will absolutely do.
And every time I hear a song my father used to sing to me, sweet words of an Irish lullaby, I get the feeling I need a little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home. Home, 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 just a little taste of home. I need a little taste of home, 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 no matter where I go. A little taste of home, home, home. I need.
The kids also requested some popcorn for a snack, so I did pop a couple bags of popcorn as well for a little snack to have post-snow. Look at that post-snow hair. It's a mess. That's all right. And while I had the hot water out, which is sort of a lie because I put milk in it, but you know what I'm saying. While I was in the mood of making drinks, I made myself some chai. I love chai tea. I really like Nordstrom's chai. It's very sweet though, but they sold it this year during the anniversary sale that you could buy it in those tins. So I just had to make myself a little chai to keep me in the mood for cleaning. So now it's time to tackle our family room / playroom sort of area. This is definitely like where our family hangs out. I gave this room a makeover over the summer. I will put that video down below in the description box if you want to check it out. But it's kind of all of our favorite room. It's our, we call it like our jungle room. It kind of gives us like the Jumanji vibes because we all hang out in here and the kids play in here. There's often just, I don't know about you guys, but we have 8 children, a bunch of dogs. Like we just have so many animals and things that sweeping, vacuuming, it's amazing how fast hair and things build up behind furniture and stuff like that. So, my husband and I were laughing, like you kind of just have to like sweep and vacuum pretty much every single day. There's just no way around it. So, it is what it is. I'm getting lots of help, as you can see from Benjamin. It's very helpful. Very, very helpful.
Little taste of home. Just buy my ticket, I pick up the phone. I'm calling to tell you that I'm coming home. Home, 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 I'm coming home. I need a little taste of home, 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 I'm coming home. A little taste of home, 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 I need a little taste of home.
Anybody else discover fun little gifts from your kids when you're cleaning? Yeah, look at that crayon. That's all right. A magic eraser will take it right out of there, so not going to stress about it.
Little taste of home, 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 I'm coming home. Home, 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 I need a little taste of home. Home, 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 just a
And after Christmas, we put up, the Christmas decorations, and my husband pulled out, the items that I had put away in order to make room for Christmas decorations. So he just kind of piled them in here for me, and I still had not gotten around to putting them back out. And then, of course, I couldn't remember where things went, how I had things organized, and wanted to sort of change things up anyway. So these are the kind of distractions I'm talking about when I'm just trying to do like a general cleanup. Sometimes I just end up distracting myself, and I don't know if I ended up showing it in the video. I ended up like moving furniture. I ended up moving the mirror that you see on the right-hand side. Whoop, Benjamin's helping Dad look for toys under the couch. I ended up moving the mirror that you see, our little fireplace. We're trying to make some decisions about this room and some, decor / renovation things. So I don't know. I get distracted.
Home, home, home. I need a little taste of home.
This, however, was one of the things I did have on my list today, was to do a quick clean out of the homeschool closet. So we have our homeschool room cabin area outside, but this is where I keep a lot of the stuff for the toddlers, for the younger kids, and painting, craft stuff, as well as some group subjects, morning basket, and educational games, things like that. As I'm listing it off, there's actually a lot in here, but things around the holidays just were getting tossed in here, and I needed to rearrange, make some decisions about items that we were not using in the house that needed to be moved out to the schoolroom, and, just give this a general clean out and reorg, if you will, so that things were more functional for everybody. Ta-da! It is finished and rearranged, and I moved like the younger kid stuff down a level so that they could kind of see it when they're asking for things, and I moved their craft stuff into bins, and then I'm going to use my Cricut to make some labels for those bins of markers and crayons and stuff. But we've got our games and then some science stuff and bigger kid stuff down here, but it's all much better organized now and more functional. So, yay! Now, of course, it's time for mama snack. My husband ended up making the kids, I think they had hot dogs or something for lunch, but I am making myself my tomato, basil, and mozzarella with a little bit of balsamic glaze. Ooh, and salt and pepper. Cannot forget the salt and pepper. It's so good. It's so good. And I like to cut my tomatoes thick so that I can eat this like with a fork and knife. I don't just pick them up and bite into them. I really like this to feel like a meal, because it is a meal. And then, of course, we move on to laundry, the never-ending story of every family. It doesn't matter how much you pare down your clothing, your kids' clothing. It's laundry, okay? It's just the necessary evil. We can't go around naked. I wouldn't want to really, even if we could. But the point is laundry, man. It just never seems to end. So folding, folding, folding. I did actually, between these two loads, go outside and take care of some outdoor chores, watering and things like that for animals and such. So when I came back in, I was a bit of a blustery mess. So I put a headband in, and yeah, that's why I might appear slightly different in between loads of laundry. Then we are going to wrap up the day with dinner. This is a simple dinner, what I like to refer to as my Hail Mary dinner, when I'm just tired and don't feel like cooking a bunch, and neither does my husband. We'd go for the mac and cheese and some chicken nuggets is what I'm throwing together tonight. The kids love my homemade mac and cheese. They beg for it, so no complaints here. It's fast, it's easy. I don't have to make a giant mess in the kitchen. So mac and cheese and chicken nuggets, no shame. While the oven is preheating and the water is coming to a boil and such, I have been setting some different goals for myself for the year, but one of them is that I want to learn to play the piano. This is my grandmother's baby grand piano. She passed away a couple of years ago, and she was a very talented concert pianist. And one of her dreams and wishes was that one of her grandchildren would learn to play the piano, and none of us have. And I have a couple kids that are interested in it. And, just seeing this beautiful piano sitting here in my house going unused, I just felt like this was the time I wanted to do it. I wanted to learn, and you're never too old to learn something new. Now, as you can see, it's a bit challenging with children hanging off of you constantly, but I've just been trying to carve out 20 to 30 minutes every single day to practice. I love music. I can't sing worth a hill of beans, and so I've decided that if I cannot sing, then maybe I can play the piano and others around me can sing, because I just love music and I want to be more musical, but I really can't sing my way out of a paper bag. So piano it is. Time to drain the noodles and throw together dinner really fast. Many of y'all have asked for the recipe. I do not have a recipe. I just put butter in, mix it up, make sure that's all melted. Then I sprinkle some cheese and a little bit of milk and mix together until I get the consistency that I want, which is a little bit sticky. It's a family favorite. We love it. Very easy too. Very, very easy. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I apologize for my hoarse sounding throat, and we'll see you guys again very soon. Bye.